Today is cruel, tomorrow will be crueler, but day after tomorrow will be beautiful. Welcome, guys, to this session of Current Affairs with me, Yagyasani Patra. In today's class, I will first give the answers of yesterday's current affairs and then we will discuss the top 10 most important current affairs of the day. So, this session is to boost your preparation for ASO, OPSC, UPSC, and you can find my amazing courses on the Unacademy platform for all the subjects of general studies. Now moving forward, Kaliro first question thila gateway to hell. This is present in Turkmenistan. As you know, in the 1970s, Soviet Union, while drilling for the natural gas, found that in a particular area, it's a very large area, methane was found in a very large area up to 60 meters. As you know, methane is a big pollutant. So to avoid the ill effects of the methane, the entire area was put on to fire. And 50 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ନିଆଁ ହିଁ ଜଳୁଛି. So gateway to hell କୋଉଠି ଅଛି? Turkmenistan. Recently news ରେ ଏଥିପାଇଁ ଅଛି because the government of Turkmenistan is wanting to put this fire off. Second question I asked, fungi is a unicellular or multicellular organism and does fungi do any harm to human being? या सबले भलो ही थाए. So fungi is a very complicated organism. Sometimes it is unicellular and sometimes it is very complex and a multicellular organism. Fungi does not always act against the human body. Sometimes it brings diseases, sometimes it does not bring diseases. In fact, fungi is used as a medicine also in various cases. The third question was, Caspian Sea is surrounded by which countries? So there are 5 countries which surround the Caspian Sea. You can remember this by a trick, Tariq, Tarik. So Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, you know, INSTC, Baku, Russia, Iran, Kazakhstan. So these 5 countries. Next question I asked, Brazil रे जो grassland अच्छी Campos, Caatinga, Cerrados act as a huge carbon sink. And my question was, where is it located? So it is located in Brazil. Next question hoche, the 38th parallel line divides which country from which country? So the 38th parallel line divides North Korea and South Korea. This is the demilitarized zone between the two areas. And during the Cold War, all this demarcation was done. Even today, the issues regarding containing of communism still prevalent near this area. Next question thila, Zonal Council ro chairperson kiye thante? So the chairperson of Zonal Council is the Home Minister of India. Please do not confuse Zonal Council with the Interstate Council. Interstate Council constitutional body thai. Interstate Council ro chairman Prime Minister thante. Zonal Council ro chairman Home Minister thante. And it is not a constitutional body. Remember, both of them are very, very important. Next question thila about the Global Risk Report and what is the rank of India? So Global Risk Report is released by the World Economic Forum. Right now, India is at rank 7th with respect to the climate risk. What does this mean? India is the 7th largest hit by the natural disasters. Okay. Next question, the Corruption Perception Index is released by which organization and what is the rank of India? So as of 2022, India has improved its rank by 1 position. So right now 85 rank for India, and the Corruption Perception Index is released by Transparency International. Next question hoche, the spiritual guru of Subhash Chandra Bose. So the correct answer is Swami Vivekananda, and his political leader was Chittaranjan Das, the founder of Swaraj Party. Similarly, I would a question mu pacharathili ki Subhash Chandra Bose kara statue recently ko jagare install kara jaiche. The correct answer is India Gate. Some of the students gave the answer Gateway of India. So guys, Gateway of India is in Mumbai. India Gate Delhi re ache, and Subhash Chandra Bose kara statue Delhi re ache. In India Gate, in front of India Gate. Okay, so remember this. And Parakram Divas is the name of the event जोटा सुभाष चंद्र बोस का जन्मदिन को every year India रे observe करा जाए. So this was the answer of yesterday's quiz. Congratulations to all who made it correct, who made all the answers correct. Now today's questions. So the first question today is about Reserve Bank of India, and you know that there is a statutory body, the Monetary Policy Commission. The function of the Monetary Policy Commission is to decide the repo rate, and repo rate, basically every 2 months the repo rate is released. So there is a stance which is mentioned. तीनटा टाइप ऑफ स्टैंस था, कैलिब्रेटेड टाइटनिंग, न्यूट्रल स्टैंस, accommodative stance. So the monetary policy committee they release the stance beforehand ताकि लोक मन को बेसिक आइडिया थी कि आपको कौन होगा को जाऊँ. Recently the monetary policy committee has said that they will keep the accommodative stance. So you have to tell me accommodative stance माने कौन था. So does it mean repo rate बढ़ा जिबो, does it mean repo rate कमा जिबो या सेम रखा जिबो. So okay, so you have to tell me what is the accommodative stance. Second question होची, recently India is discussing about embarking on the journey of renewable fuel. So 2 fuels have been selected, that is ammonia and second is hydrogen. So these 2 will cater to the energy requirements of India by the year 2030, and India will become a very leading country in the position of renewable energy. So my question is, when we produce green hydrogen, co-process use होता है to produce the energy from the water. Okay, H2O को break down करवा पाए co-process use होता है. So you have to tell me the process. Third question होचे, federalism was borrowed from which constitution, or federalism in Indian constitution is borrowed from where. Next question is, the first special economic zone of Asia started in the year 1965. Where is this place? Next question होचे, recently in the budget 2022 it has been announced that the tax on the non-fungible token and cryptocurrency will be charged at a certain percentage. So at what percentage the taxes on the non-fungible token and cryptocurrency will be charged? Question number 8. So you must have heard about the quark particle, proton, electron, neutrino, matter, antimatter. So my question is, recently in Tamil Nadu they have given a request to the Supreme Court that the Indian Neutrino Observatory, they do not want to make it in the sensitive zones of Western Ghat. So you have to tell me neutrino kaun tha, what is the charge that is present in the neutrino. Next question is, by which process ammonia is manufactured? Question number 9. And question number 10, last question of the day. You must have heard about Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program. Is it a central sector scheme or central sponsored scheme? And Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program is under which ministry? So these are the 2 things. Okay, little bit information I'll just give you about the Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program. So in the rural area as well as urban area, जोठी non-farm products बनता है, there the government tries to bring out some employment generation program by setting up micro industries जार investment बहुत कम था, 1 lakh 1.5 lakh जमते हिल area तो 1.5 lakh पाखापाखी capital रे start हो, and plains area तो 1 lakh पाखापाखी capital रे start हो. So here some credit is given, some assistance is given for creating of the micro enterprises. So this is the entire idea of Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program. Question was whether it is a central sector scheme or central sponsored scheme, and second question is which ministry is the authority for implementing this program. So these were all the quizzes for today. I hope you enjoy the session. Tomorrow again we will meet with the new set of quizzes and the answers for these quizzes. Use my referral code YAGYA10 for additional 10% discount on Unacademy Plus. Thank you so much. Good night.